What's different between these two is the trigger mechanism, and this is where it starts changing. With the pole gun, you ignited it with the minstop. This now has the rudimentary trigger. That's called a serpent, because a lot of these were modelled after dragons because they're breathing fire into your touch.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's the serpent. So to fire this one, and these would have been fired. First rule of firearms is you never point them at anybody. You always keep the barrel.
That's what I told these two.
So these would have been fired. You would be racing slightly backwards because again these would kick like a mule, and you would fire them from the hip like that, and you pull the serpent and bang. Okay. The earlier ones that didn't have the serpent, you would have this, and you just drop that in there like that. And they would have been fired from the hip. Right? Even though this has a fishtail stop, still on the hip.
So if you're in battle, would this just be lit all the time, and when you reload it, you just press that trigger again?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Not necessarily they would keep it up there.
Yeah.
Modern way we use these in battle reenactments, we tend to be hyper safe. That's why we have these pan covers. That's a modernism.
Right.
They didn't have those.
All right.
They
Yeah.
have no reference to those, so we put those
Like a
on
safety switch. You got
for
a
safety.
right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah. That makes sense.
what is it? Trigger. Yeah. Bloody
Safety pin.
Safety catch.
Yeah.
Sorry, safety catch. Okay, so that's going from a manual to a semi-manual. Yeah. Then you're going into almost a full trigger mechanism. This is called a snap lock. The reason this is a snap lock is that this would have been fired from the hip. So if you hip it, that's it. And then if you push down on that lever with your thumb gently, it will click. There we go.
Oh yeah.
So the pins come out. Didn't quite click loudly, but the pins go. That's now cocked. Later on into the English Civil War, we had it twice because what they call the second position or first position was a safety. If you pulled it back into that first position, you could pull the trigger, it wouldn't fire. The only way you could get that off was either to pull it back into the third position and compress the trigger and release it slowly, or pull it all the way back and fire it. Okay? So that's only a one-stage lock, and to fire that one, you just press the button.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. God, the difference.
Yeah. So and we when you actually play with this, there's two ways of actually found to fire it, depending on because you've got gloves on as well. So you would have either fired it like you